Today we're streaming Cult of the Lamb. Uh, I do have to set some things up real quick, because I had a little bit of troubleshooting issues coming into the stream today, and watching my last stream back, I actually realized some things about the method that I was going about streaming, or at least in the sense of I'm not really talking loud enough, so. Yeah, no, I'm really happy to be streaming again today. I'm currently sharing this with one of my friends. Um, and getting the chat pulled up. But yeah, today we're playing Cult of the Lamb. I sincerely hope that I am loud enough. If I'm actually going to check my audio real fast because no one can tell me if I'm too quiet. Okay, that sounds right. I think I'm just getting a little bit more comfortable talking while on the microphone anyway. Uh Either that or like my audio balancing was off. I did change some settings while I was off stream on Saturday, and I turned my Windows audio all the way off, which I found really interesting. I think hopefully that it was the issue for me sounding so quiet because I was watching some videos about how to set stuff up properly, and the guy was like, "Oh yeah, no, have your Windows audio on," and I'm like, "That doesn't sound right, but I'm gonna trust you." Um, but into the game. Today we're playing Cult of the Lamb. And this is one of my all-time favorite games, alongside Fields of Mistria and Stardew Valley. I'm usually not much for roguelikes, but I really like the farming aspect of this game. And as you can see, I have played some on my own. However, I'm going to be starting a new save for stream, and I probably won't touch it much in my own time, but anytime I want to be playing it, I think I'll just end up streaming, because I do really enjoy this game. I'm gonna go ahead and go through the normal game for those of you who haven't seen this gameplay before, and my goal is to indoctrinate all of the bosses. So that's gonna take a bit. Let me get my controller set up real quick. Praise the Lamb, conduit to great power, promised liberator of the one who waits below. Yet sacrificial beast, take heed, for a crown cannot sit upon two brows. I do really like this game. I unfortunately can't share it with some of my friends though because of religious reasons. Yeah, we start out here. I have played through the main gameplay multiple times, but the DLC came out like a month, like almost 2 months ago now. And honestly, I'm only halfway through the DLC despite finishing the main story. It's a great game. Most of their updates until the DLC have been free, and I highly recommend it. It's really inexpensive. Before us stands the last of its kind. All others we have hunted down and put to the blade. With the final sacrifice, the prophecy will be impossible to fulfill. The heretic who lies bound below will be condemned to eternal captivity, and the old faith shall be preserved. And we're dead. Start of the game and you die immediately. I feel like plenty of games start off that way and are fucking awesome though. Hello. Come closer. Fear not, for 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 though you are already dead, I still have need of you. I apologize for my shitty reading, guys. I really, 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 really try my best to read, but I think streaming is what's going to end up being what improves me actually reading. So apologies for the little slip ups. I am still getting my confidence, you know? Those foolish bishops thought they could keep you from me in death, but instead they sent you straight to me. I'm really curious as to why the other lambs that they killed then um turned out not to go to him, or if he just wanted us specifically to to wield the crown, or if he just wanted the last one, you know? I will give you life again, but at a price. All I ask is for you to start a cult in my name. Do we have a deal? And you cannot say no here. Granted, who would um say no to someone resurrecting them? Wise choice. Take the red crown which I once wore. With it you shall command the loyalty of followers and strike fear into the hearts of our enemies. Return to the land of the living, start a cult in my name, and begin recruiting followers. Once you have done so, you will see me again. Now go. Cult of the Lamb. And we're right into the combat. Yeah. I actually, the first time I played this game, I played with unlimited health. I will be playing on normal just for the sake of, content. I don't want it to get boring for you guys to watch me like just be like just blitz through the game essentially. Um I also have I've played through all this game, but I actually haven't read most of the lore because I normally play games for the gameplay as opposed to for the actual, like story. Though that really depends on like what game I'm playing. This one specifically, I have read like little bits of the lore, and I've gathered a lot of what the heretics are like through taking content like on TikTok and such, and watching like games that are like, oh, I played 100 Days of Cult of the Lamb like from 3 years ago. But other than that, I actually don't know a lot of the story. Um, Fear not, I am Ratau. I was once a chosen vessel like you, but those days are lost to the winds. I was sent to guide you. We are deep in the lands of the old faith and in grave danger. My instructions are to lead you to safety. Continue through the woods. Escape lies ahead. I will be close by. Also, guys, don't be afraid to say anything in chat. I love talking to chatters. But also, I appreciate you if you're a lurker. Let me lock in real quick. Oh, she fears nothing. Hi, Lucy. Yeah, it's that button. Hi. Are you enjoying watching me already? I try and be entertaining. How's the audio, by the way? Okay, thank you. I had some trouble whenever I streamed Fields of Mystria. I was watching it back, and my audio was super quiet, but I think I fixed it. I think I just got bad advice on how to set my stuff up. Fully slash LH disheartening the guy who I watched. No, he's great. I actually watched his content on how to like, improve as a streamer. And he did this thing where he was like, if if you don't sit down and like write down what you actually need to be doing to improve streaming, then you're probably going to have a hard time. And I'm like, yeah, I get that, but also that's not how everyone processes learning and like improvement. Um I and also am not taking streaming that super super seriously. Like it would be super nice to oh, I totally didn't read that. My bad. But I'm taking a very hobbyist um you know way of looking at streaming. O mighty bishops of the old faith, we ask you to accept the sacrifice of this wretched soul. Hey, who interrupts our ritual and trespasses on sacred ground? Not me trying to hit Ratau. Yes, I know how to roll. I've been doing it the whole time. This I don't believe you can actually die in this game mode. I think you just kind of have unlimited HP. And a new cult member. We have reached safety. You have done well. The red crown will allow you to use those markings on the ground to transport yourself great distances. It will take you to the temple that has fallen to ruin. There you will be able to begin your new cult. I will meet you there. Returning to the cult that I've actually never been to. And 15 gold, a follower, well, 23 gold actually. And I get to pick my difficulty. I'm going to be playing on medium, I believe. Whenever I played through all the way in my personal save, I was playing on easy. But that's just because I wanted to familiarize myself. Now I'll be playing on medium and probably dying a lot more. But hopefully that makes for some entertainment. This hallowed ground which once was mine is now yours. This crumbling ruin is to be the site of your new cult. We have much to do. We begin by indoctrinating this poor soul into the warm embrace of your cult. Did you say a bad word? Oh no, you said Pookie, but it blurred it out for some reason. Followers can gather resources for you. Order this one to collect lumber or stone. You'd never say a swear word in my chat. Thank you. Should I name this one after you, Bestie? Someone just screamed in the hallway. What animal are you? Oh, you want to be the scruffy dog? Or do you want to be a different animal? Because I can totally make you a different animal. You don't care? Oh, but it would be more fun if you did. Um, I'll assign you your own personal persona. How about that? We don't really have a lot is the issue. We have a deer, a pig, a dog, a cat, a fox, a rabbit, whatever the freak this thing is. I think it's an anteater. A jellyfish, a sea angel, an anglerfish, a dog, a leech, a panda, a possum, I think. Another anteater? I don't know. Um, Sonic the Hedgehog, because that is just a blue hedgehog. Um, Whatever this thing is. Is it a capybara? I think it's a capybara. We have this thing, a bee, another thing with a long snout. They unlock bats later in the game. Uh, a camel? I see it. A turtle, a monkey, a narwhal. I forgot the name of a narwhal yesterday. I felt so guilty. Um, let's see, a shark, another possum, a fish, a dragonfly, a mosquito maybe, a gorilla, a moose, an alpaca, a tiger, a hairless cat, a ladybug. You kind of give ladybug because you're like red coated. Um, two dogs, sad dog. Um, oh, a kiwi. Um, oh, what is this bird called? I don't. Why can't I think? A seagull. No, pelican. Yeah, you're right, pelican. Um, a penguin, a lion, and some kind of lizard, but also scruffy dog. I think you're going to be a ladybug. Let's get some. Let's just give you these actually. You are naturally obedient and cynical. I can't make you any more red than you already are, so I'm just gonna leave you. And I'm gonna make you chop wood. By your hand, our cult will grow powerful, but your followers cannot live on prayer alone. They must eat. Gather the necessary resources and build a cooking fire. It will allow you to prepare meals for your followers. I'm actually gonna go do another. Actually, I can't. I was gonna go on another crusade straight away, purely because I want to take advantage of it being early game and the fact that they like don't need beds quite yet. Like I'm pretty sure they don't technically need food just yet, but hopefully I can stretch that out until I actually build or until I actually cook with the campfire, you know? No, I should be collecting stone. Beautiful. I'm just gonna put that right there. And you're already gonna make me cook a meal. Can I leave? No. Yeah, no, this game's like gorgeous actually. It's really fun. It's pretty inexpensive for the amount of content that is in it. Like it's I want to say the base game is like 25 bucks at most and the DLC is like 17. But they're both discounted right now. And then all the other DLC that they have is like just skins and stuff. There's no like playable content. So if if you just buy the base game and the DLC like right now, then you pretty much are not missing out on anything gameplay wise. So unless like cosmetics are really important to you, then I would pretty much just recommend getting the DLC and the base game, or even just the base game and buying the DLC later. Um, we've conjured openings to their realms. It is your task to try and slay them so that he may be freed. Now go. There you shall find gold and willing recruits. And for those who are not willing, convert them by force. And there's already poop on the ground. Who pooped on the ground? Pancreas man, did you poop on the ground? And there's our first door. I didn't even read that out loud. I need to be better about that. Hydrate, chat. Drink water. Ooh, a spider. Get good? Yeah, I do need to get good. A sword! Oh, and there are my hearts. Yeah, I'm I very well could die, guys. The the first upgrade I'm going to be getting will be able to give me extra hearts, so hopefully I won't be dying too bad in the first little bit, just because, it is early game. It shouldn't be too terribly hard. It's not like the combat in this game is hard, but I have a tendency to just, like, spam hit and not actually, like, dodge at all. I'm really, truly trying to be better. Because I want to be entertaining? Let's get our first tarot card. Oh, thank you, thank you. I've always drawn your cards, Lamb, and yet this is the first. Take these cards, and I will draw another each time we meet. When drawn by me, they will grant you power. Um, I should probably do this one, even though this one is instantaneous, just because you can get unlimited blue hearts, and if I kill enough enemies, hypothetically, I should get at least one, if not more. Your deck decides your fate. You may find more upon your crusade, and and I will draw from them. Look upon it now. Your cards have been drawn. The path lays ahead. And let me beat your area up. Sorry, Klonik. Oof. And no one dropped a heart. But I haven't taken any damage yet. Knock on wood. Oh, a follower form. A deer! I love the deer. In my personal playthrough, I went through and I made a bunch of one of my friends in I's OCs, and I made a set of my OC's deer. And I love them. And I love them so much. We're gonna collect some stone. And kill the squirrel while we're here apparently. But also, like, why are there animals that are for food when there's also humanoid animals? I'm not saying there should be humans that we harvest from, but it is a little confusing. But I also guess the premise of Beastars is probably too dark for this setting, because this game technically is for like teens, I guess. Like PG-13, despite the themes. Okay, still haven't taken any damage, guys. Yeah, there's in the DLC there's ranching, and you can have like animals that are like lambish or oxish, and they all have ish attached to their name. When attacked, 10% chance of negating damage. Receive double health when healing. This one, because if I do run into a blue heart, I will get twice the blue hearts. Actually, I don't think there's any lambish is. I think that one's specifically off limits because of the whole nature of the theme of lambs being really not around anymore, and the DLC really leaning into what happened to the lambs. How can this be? You were put to the blade, lamb, as all your kind were, and yet here you stand before me, unrepented, un- unrepentant. The crown, his power, could it be? But I am strong still. Turn tail and run, little lamb. Still no damage. I'm doing pretty okay. Where's the last one? Oh, I just didn't get a chest for this room? Lame. What do you mean Leshy's a folklore guy? Thank you. You have come far enough, little lamb. My followers are willing to do anything for me. Can you say the same of yours? I give myself to the cause, O mighty leader. By the blood of the great ones, destroy the red crown. I'm Odysseus. Oof. This guy shouldn't be too hard. Because he's the first mini boss, you know? Oh, I say that, and then I take half a heart, which means my streak. I'm not gonna get any boss bonuses. Fun fact, if you defeat a boss, then, without taking any damage, then you get bonuses. I've done it before, but once more, I've only played on easy and, unlimited health, so. Oh, I didn't know that. Convert me to your cult. I will follow your teachings faithfully. Do we really want someone who was so willing to turn their back on their original leader? Chicken. KFC time. What do you mean? And here we go. No, it doesn't. Or at least it wasn't bleeped out, but I also turned my settings on to adjust, you know? Oh, I didn't read what he said. Dang it. This guy I'm gonna leave as is. I wanna leave all the canon characters alone in appearance. Collect stone. Followers will either work or worship. Worshipping followers generate devotion for you to collect. But to collect devotion, you require a shrine. What do I need to make a shrine? Oh, just money? Great. Ooh, yeah. I need to make my PNG tuber. Praise be, your followers can now worship you. Here is a new follower. Assign them to work at the shrine. Then collect devotion your followers generate at the shrine to unlock divine inspiration. Oh my god, it's the pelican. Um, I actually I have a little cat that I want to make as my PNG tuber. It's like a fursona almost, but it's a stuffed cat. What should I name this guy? No one else is in no one else is in the stream to for me to name this after unless we have a lurker who wants to speak up. Um, but otherwise, um, oh, I could make Namari. You're so right. Hi, chat. For those of you who do not know, I'm obsessed with Dungeon Messi, and I am obsessed with a woman named Namari. I don't know what animal to make this woman. It has to be perfect, obviously. Do I just make her a cat because of cat autism? Tiger? Yeah. I'll make her red. Yeah. I don't know about. Hmm. I'm actually gonna flick through the rest of the cats because I don't really know if I like that. There's no difference here. Just variant. Browse. There we go. She's cynical and materialistic. They're the same picture. Okay, go pray. That's my baby girl. That's my wife, guys. Yeah, you're both cynicists. I'm just making a cult of cynicists, I guess. My one devotion. And now we get to build a temple. The beginning of this game, actually, despite the amount that it holds your hand if you don't skip through the tutorial, it's actually a really nice. Yeah, Namari is a cynicist. You're both just accurately cynicists. But the beginning of this game doesn't. I feel like it doesn't hold your hand too much, at least in the terms of I'm sitting here streaming and I don't feel like things are getting repetitive. I need more wood. It's really really fun. Next time you're here, I'll let you play. And I have all the DLC. I even have the cosmetic DLC because one of my friends just up and decided, that for Christmas that was going to be what I was getting. And I'm not complaining, but also it caught me so off guard because it occurred at 4 a.m. the day of Christmas. And I was awake for some reason. Neither of us were expecting to be awake, but she was at the airport and she I just texted her because I got the email and it was one email after another and it wasn't stopping. And it was like, "What are you doing?" And she was like, "I'm at the airport." And I was straight up just like, "What why did I just get a million emails about Cult of the Lamb?" I believe I sent her a screenshot actually. It was really, really incredibly silly, actually. And I appreciate her so much. Because now I can stream. Whenever Tamagotchi Life comes out, I'm considering getting a capture card just so that I can stream it. Trying to indoctrinate you into the cult. Yeah, I already had this game on my Switch is the thing. So I was like, I have this game already. You didn't need to do this. I think she was just buying whatever was on my wish list. But yeah, I want to stream Tamagotchi Life Living the Dream when it comes out. So I want to buy a capture card. Maybe I should stream regular Tamagotchi Life up until then. That could be really fun. The temple is the what is that word? Century of your cult. Form there. From there, you will preach sermons to grow stronger and perform rituals to mold the fragile minds of your followers. Is it just center? Is that word just straight up center? You are responsible for maintaining the faith of your cult. If it falls too low, your followers will dissent against you and eventually leave. Your followers are ready to hear your word. Show them that you are their great leader. Preach a sermon from within your temple. The letters are so scared. They're wavy. Hearts of the Faithful permanently gain half a heart. Yippee! And a million boss. Oh, Ritao, you were amazing to behold. A natural leader. I see why you were chosen. If you are to guide your cult, you might need to declare doctrines so that they might obey you. Return to the lands of the old faith, seek out commandment stone fragments. With these, you will be able to declare new doctrines. Yippee! Another crusade. Let's hope everyone stays alive. It snowed here yesterday. I found that incredibly shocking. None of it, like, the weather today is too warm, so it didn't like stick overnight, but it was sticking in the moment, and I was like, oh dear, how much is it going to snow? But it means it's incredibly cold in my dorm room at the moment because of that. Yeah, did it stick much there? Huh, yeah, fair. I just was getting too hot last night, so I had to turn my AC off. Or my heating, I suppose. I'm glad I found you. I bring good news. The one who waits is pleased with your progress and wishes to grant you a crown ability. I see. Y to aim. That's the wrong button. It's a gun. This is not one of my favorite curses. It's a little, yeah. Enemies you slay will drop fervor. Collect this to replenish your curses. Guys, when do I get a hammer? I'm a hammer supremacist. Even though I am not very good at wielding a hammer, I much prefer the hammer weapon purely because of the amount of damage it does. That and the flail. The flail is a DLC weapon, so I'm not going to get it until like super late game, but it's really nice. It's fun. I don't think I need this, so I'm going to get the double attack rate. Oh, this thing is so annoying. I hate anything that has a projectile in this game. And I also don't like these guys. They get a little harder once you finish this area. Acquired skull necklace. I'm giving this to Mari because it's going to double her life expectancy. Ooh, no matter what, I'm going to have to fight something once more. I usually try and avoid these swords as much as possible when I'm crusading because of the fact that whenever you get here, you have to go through some more battle areas anyway. So I can either go to a shop or get a new a new person, or I can go to the mystery. What do you think, Pancreas Man? No idea. Um, Literally just pick any of them. It's basically just getting a new follower, going to the store, or gambling. Because I don't know what the mystery mark is. Healing guy, this guy? Yeah, new follower. They're all dead. Oh lord, how could I? Again? Do you see me, the darkness in my soul? I absolve you, join me. Thank you, master. Should I just name all my excess guys after Dungeon Meshi characters? I do, but I'm trying to make this entertaining. I'm trying to let the chat have input. You are the chat, yeah. Eons Eons agone, these lands were rife with gods and their adherents. What befell this pantheon? Alas, tis the nature of beasts to forget, and of gods to be forgotten. Mayhaps they left, mayhaps they slept, mayhaps they devoured and were devoured in turn. Those few who remained spread roots, spun webs, molded this world to meet their fares, them and theirs. 'Twas a land of many gods, once, hundreds, now there's like 4 of them. And me, and the one who waits. But I'm technically just a cult leader for now. A heart! I can't take it, unfortunately. So you foolishly persist, little lamb. I hear your lies and I smell your fear. The red crown rises again, but what an unworthy bearer it has. Oh, oops, I wasn't paying attention. Okay. We're all good, guys. 10% chance of getting a blue heart or enemies will drop. I'm gonna go with the blue heart. I'm not really using the fervor. Not because I am intentionally not using the fervor, I just kind of forget it exists. Oh, kill that thing immediately. Ugh. Kill that thing immediately. They're so much more annoying than like anything else in this area. Yeah. I do like this area. I think it's one of my favorite in terms of background art in the game because eventually all of it is flowers. And I just adore that. It's also probably where I end up spending the most time. Uh purely because this is the beginning of the game. And after you get your footing a little bit more, it's easier to speed through. Kill the statue and the birds. I kill you. There we go. It's hard to do commentary while you're fighting because I'm like, I know I need to be locked in, guys. I don't know how people are constantly like almost non-stop talking whenever they stream. Link fighting noises, yeah. Huh, yeah. Hut. Deal poison damage. I don't really need the map. I try and go through everything. No, I like my sword. Or not my sword, my axe. Valenfar. Or Valefar. There's no N in that name. Oh dear. No. No. Nuh-uh. Oh dear. Oh dear. Guys, would you believe me if I said I am bad at this game? Oh dear. At least he's not throwing, like, guys at me. And at least I have poison. Oh. Oh, dang. Oh. Shoot, dang it. I'm, like, running into him now. There we go. Worst type of guy, guy who throws guys at your guy. You know, we lived. We lived. We did. Get back home. Hydrate. He does kind of look like that, huh? Very good, my vessel. Vessel? From Sleep Token? It seems I chose well when I kept you from death. I will be watching your every move. I yeah, you already said that. Do not disappoint me. Now I just need to pop in with stick to me like caramel. What? I'm gonna get copywritten. What? Who should I do next for Dungeon Messy characters, huh? I did Namari. Should I just start off with like the main cast, or I could make the lesbians next. I could make Fallon and Marcel. I feel like Fallon is dog coded purely because her brother is dog coded. You know? I gotta make the puppies. Oh, no. Can I Fallon? And she's faithless. I feel like she should pray. And I'm gonna get farmland just so that I don't have to make beds just yet because we're still a very early game. Stardew. I should play Stardew on this channel. Against sacrifice and a germaphobe. You get to you get to do that. Pancreas man. Time for a sermon. Let's go with Bane weapons. Praise the Lord. Praise me. Praise the one who waits. New doctrine. Bonfire ritual plus 30 faith. Yeah. Oh, I don't have enough. I don't know how. I don't have enough viscera quite yet to perform one. Preaching sermons, performing rituals, and providing for the needs of your followers will keep their faith high. The bones of your enemies are required to perform such rituals. Destroy their skeletons to gather their bones. Return to the lands of the old faith, gather bones from the fallen enemies, recruit more followers, and return to perform a ritual here in the temple. Thank you, Ratau. I'm not going to make farmland quite yet, because I think we're doing well on. I think we're doing well on food. The hunger of my followers isn't too low. So we are just gonna go ahead and oh my gosh, you're talking to an ex cult member who was against this. And a mini boss. Yeah. Let's just go ahead and hop on another crusade. A dagger! You love dissent. Don't dissent. Please don't dissent. No! No, don't dissent. No, don't dissent. I'm just a little guy. I'm just a little guy. So it is true. The red crown sits upon the brow of another. But how? We did everything we could. It matters not. We need not bother Shimura with this. Deal with it, brother. As you command, my sister. I'm just a little cult leader. There's so much happening right now. Oh, I took half a heart. Oh, I don't have any curses. Oh, wait, no, I do. Two more. Thank gosh. Oh my gosh. Goodness gracious. Kill the bones of my enemies. And go get a tarot card from my troubles. I took 3 damage in that. Receive double help because I need it. Whenever I stumble across a heart, I will be needing that, like, immediately. Oh, kill that thing. I know it's probably beginning to sound like I'm annoyed by every foe in this game. I am a little bit. Oh yeah, you do need to do that. For a second I was like, what is she talking about? Give me a heart. I really need health. Oh wait, when did I heal? Why am I full health? Clearly I grabbed one somewhere. You card. The lovers. The lovers. Me and Namari be like, let's go. Let's go get a new follower. And then after that we'll pick up groceries from the store. The worm, it is hungry. It feeds, it partakes of our flesh. But that is the price for safety. For that we gladly give it all we have. What do you mean the worm partakes of your flesh? Why is Leshy eating you guys? You know, I would never eat my followers. Never, never, never. Never forever. You want me to commit cannibalism? Now, the real question is, should Marcel be a bunny? Should Marcel be a bunny? And if not a bunny, should she be a cat? The thing is, I can't make every one of my followers cats. Oh, I guess I can, I don't need to. What am I doing? I can just hit these bushes. Um, I would, but, that gets a little boring, unfortunately, for people who are not me. Divine inspiration unlocked. Oh, 2 Kara cards. What happened to Clawneck? Guys, what happened to Clawneck? In the name? What do you mean? What do you mean in the name? Clawed neck? No. Guys, they got claw neck. Oh no, she's right here. Or he's right here? Why are you sad that Clawneck is alive? Barbatos. Oh god, I don't like this boss. He's yucky looking. Why did that not work? I hit him. What do you mean? No way I got hit. Oh, Clawneck is agender? That's beautiful. Thank you for looking that up for me. This boss actually isn't so bad. I'm just like kind of fumbling a little bit because I'm trying to rush. That boss bar is empty. That boss bar is empty. The music for that was good. I definitely didn't no hit it, but let's go with seats. I can resend it to you after I'm done streaming. Speaking of which, I'm actually probably going to wrap up here in a couple minutes because I have been streaming for almost an hour. Next time I will be killing Leshy because he is. I'm actually kind of surprised we didn't get to it this time. Next time I stream, I'm probably going to get through and kill Hecate, as well as. Oh, I need to be reading this. I grant you the power to read their feeble minds and new doctrine. But next time I stream, I'm going to be I'm probably going to kill both Hecate and Leshy, just for the sake of finishing up. Let me just wrap some stuff up before I say goodbye to you guys. Let me indoctrinate. I will. Let me indoctrinate Marcilla real quick. Choose color. She's gotta be yellow. I'll give her a little tuft. She is cynical and zealous. Zealous makes sense. Cynical doesn't. That's because you're literally red. You have red glasses. Yeah. You're so red coded. Coprophiliac and petable. What a combination. Because what do you mean coprophiliac? You know, I feel like you should repent for that, actually. Go worship. And we'll be doing a little sermon real quick. Right quick. And a bonfire ritual while we're here. Just to finish up that quest. I mean, if it'll keep camp clean. Indoctrinate followers is well and good, but there's much more you can take from them. Give them gifts, complete quests, and perform blessings for them, and you will increase their loyalty to you. Once they are totally loyal to you, they will give you everything they own. Watch as I show you. You, follower, come back in here. Oh, the more loyal followers you have, the stronger you'll become. I have much to teach you, but I am old and grow weary. Visit me at my home, and I will show you how to harness the true power of the Red Crown. Oh, we'll be doing that next time. Um, yeah, I think I I think I'm gonna call it there. Thank you to those of you who joined me. Shout out to Lucy specifically. um, and I hope you all have a good rest of your day.